Look what I have access to. Oh my god. Can you see it? It's tracking me.
It's a glorious day today, my friends. Today we answer the age-old question, is the Canon M50 better than the Sony X3000 for vlogging? Oh my god, right now? We are gonna pit these two monkeys together and see who comes out alive with a bunch of bananas on the other end while the other one licks the wounds in embarrassment and goes to live in the sewers. Let's find out.
Do a pixel autofocus in 4K because they wanted 17 more dollars. Why'd you?
Okay, so what we have right now, we got the Canon M50 with 11 to 22 millimeter lens at 11. We got the digital stabilization on, not enhanced, but I was gonna swear. I didn't. So just the regular digital stabilization that crops in a tiny bit. It's just like there to there. Whereas the enhanced one, we'll do that. Oh, we'll do that later. But for now, just the regular one. And we're pitting it against the Sony X3000, my favorite camera in all of the universe. For vlogs, I mean, it's light, it's fantastic and good light. It has slow motion, best stabilization on earth, which we will pit against this little guy and see who's better. So let's get into a series of tests. So first thing I want to see is how both handles camera the exposure, is what I was gonna say. So we're facing a bright window right now, but what happens if we turn away from such window and now we become backlit like the fields of Nebraska? How's the Canon handling that? I do look dark and more Mexican now, according to the flippy screen, which is a handy thing to have. The Sony doesn't have a flippy screen, but so far I have not needed it, so I'm redder. I work in the fields of Mexico. And how do we adapting back to a normal skin tone anytime soon? There we go. So beautiful right now. The next test is our stabilization test. So we're just walking. I got a little tripod, not enhanced digital stabilization on the M50. Sony is just spectacular at all times. We'll do a run test after this, and then we'll test the enhanced stabilization. So let's walk to the window. We're walking to a window. Which one is more stable? I tell you, this is the key to life. You can have the better quality image, like the M50 I imagine is the better quality image, but if it's shaky, it's not as good. Jittering makes the image less sharp and less enjoyable to watch. It's the most important factor, in my opinion. Stabilization for vlogs. Here we are, bright light. What happens now? Wow, that M50 looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. Oh my goodness right now. What happens if we zoom in? Oh god. You could still do that. F5.6 now. Which looks better? In fantastic lighting like this, which camera looks better, in your opinion? Auto white balance, how are they behaving? And one little backlit test. I know the Sony does not handle this well. M50 seems to be somewhat balanced. Okay, first we'll do just lens stabilization and no digital. Now electronic stabilization is enabled. Okay, now the Canon is in enhanced digital stabilization mode. We've lost a lot. Let's see how stable it is. How is that? How is the enhanced? If we're just walking now, walking back to the apartment, compared to the Sony, is it as stable with the enhanced? Does it look anywhere near as good? How you doing? Oh, I'm tired. What if I switch hands? Did you notice that? Did you feel it? How does it look? It looks good to me. It didn't crop in that much. I'm like a full hand out. Whoa, alien hands. Oh no. This is doable on the 11. Okay, now I figure we do a little autofocus test on the M50. We still have the Sony rolling, and I'm sorry it's not the same composition. If I had a ball head thing on top of the hot shoe, that would be much better. But autofocus. The Sony's always in focus, so let's see what the M50 is capable of. What about a slow? How you doing? How you doing right now? Is it slowly tracking? How close can we go? Oh my God. My eyes are red. That one isn't. That's my good eye. Oh, I got really dark. You got scared, Canon? You scared of the dark, Canon? It is really nice. Oh man, it is the perfect camera. Oh no, I need one. It would be so easy to just start this camera like this. Just like this. Oh no, what have we done? Oh no. So I have a couple other lenses. Let's test those out. Okay, first I want to compare against the Sony A9 with 16 to 35mm f2.8 lens. So I've replicated the shot roughly. Let's switch to the A9 now. For every 10 seconds that goes into planning a good photo, 30 seconds afterwards to scan the scene to see if anybody recognized that you have a Leica camera and waiting for them to talk to you about it. It's like, yeah, it is a Leica. How did you notice that? Yeah, I don't know, I like it. So the Sony A9 was shot at 16mm f2.8. This is at 17.6mm equivalent. F4 would be f6.4 equivalent. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. Does the background go blurry? Is it as blurry as the Sony? But which looks better? Like, is it a noticeable difference side by side? If that asshole talking about stuff, does he look as good as me? Healthy? Is he stronger than me? Would you beat me up? I swear to God if you would beat me up. In general though, do you have any complaints about this image? I talk with my hands a lot. Does it lose focus? If I do this, which I plan to a lot in the future, it's still tracking me. Imagine this content in your daily life. How could you live without that? You couldn't. So first we'll test these other two lenses, then we'll compare against the Panasonic G85 a little bit with the 25mm. It's not fair, but I think I have a 25mm equivalent. Let's check the bag. So we got a couple fun things to test. One is the shotgun mic. Can we focus on that please, Canon, if you wouldn't mind? Ah, fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Hey! So we'll test the shotgun mic. I'm just curious how it would compare to the Sennheiser ME2. If it's close enough. I know you don't really want to go beyond like 2.5 feet for a shotgun mic. 2 feet, really. If this was right here. So we'll test that and compare it to the Panasonic G85 because I'm curious, both mics, did the Canon improve their preamps? Because that's been Canon's major downfall. The Panasonic's pretty good. The Sony's way better. I was shocked at that. The Sony A9 preamps are phenomenal. They're similar to the Zoom H1, if not better. Like, very similar. So that's phenomenal. In this, we'll see. We'll test if there's any hisser tens. Are you tracking me? What if I turn around? I'm this, and then what's over there? What is that? Oh, that's interesting. Thankfully, it stayed on my head while I did that. Okay, we're just testing the shotgun mic before this camera battery dies. I guess that's one negative aspect of the camera, the battery life. But we're handheld, probably like 2 feet away. It's the Ceremonic. We have no idea what brand. I'll ask. If I can find out, I'll put it here. Okay, what we have here, the 55 to 200. How you doing right now? Oh no, it lost it. And it's showing my sweat pit stains. Oh no, that was a disastrous clip that could ruin my career. That was terrible. And what's this one? The kit lens. We might not test that kit lens. Come on, Canon, just love me. It's focusing on the curtains. I can see the box. Get out of there. Get on there. That's strange. I wonder what you're supposed to do. Put this right in front of the face thing? I guess that's how you do it. Seems pretty obvious now that I said it back to myself. We're moving along. Okay, now we're on the G85. This is about as close as I can get it. This is the G85 image. This is the M50 image. They're right by each other. I lined up the sensor mark things. Everybody told me to line up the sensor mark things. And so 50 mil equivalent on the G85. I tried to match it with like 31 point something, 31.25. So I got that as close as possible. And since the Canon's at f5, I put this at f2.5-ish. So it's between 2 and 2.8. So I don't know. You tell me what the image quality is like on both cameras. Which one looks better? Sharpness, color, accuracy. Anything else? Background blur should be the same roughly. Colors, both on auto white balance. Sorry, I didn't want to mess around. And it's very hard. And then the advantage of the Canon is that as I do this, which I plan to do a lot of in the future, it follows me. So this is good. That was the kit lens, by the way, doing the comparison with the G85. And we're on the kit lens now, no stabilization. So what we're doing right now is the audio test. What sounds better, the Canon? Sally sells sea sandals to a sandwich stalker in San Diego. Or do you prefer the Panasonic G85, where Sally sold Santa Claus a sack of stickers to a stupid... The sentence no longer makes sense. And I'm cropped in, and all contrast is gone. Damn you, mighty God. Okay, so now we're testing the kit lens. Just seeing how we're looking on the kit lens. Just judging by this, I'm just like, holy shit. Not bad for a kit lens if you don't mind your giant head in the way. So this is a kit lens. On the M50 we're at 45 mil, all the way zoomed in. F like 59. Slightly, no, background no longer blurry. But if you're like here, my bed is right here, so I have to lean into this shot. How y'all doing? So professional right now. He is so professional. How close can we get? This is no longer flattering. That is no longer flattering. All right, we'll test the 50 to 200 lens. See what that's like. Okay, now we're at the 50 to 200 lens. I don't even know what the f-stop numbers are. I'll post them. So we're at the 50 right now, which should be equivalent to like 70-ish, 5.4, 73.2. So this is what this looks like. Looks a little more crushed in the blacks. Good for male pattern baldness, they say. Do we track? Are you tracking me right now? All the way back here? Can you see that far, Canon? Hi, Canon. Do a little walking. Can we latch on to the face? Can we latch on? This is phenomenal. Absolute phenomenality. Let's zoom in. Oh, there it is. We got it. Took a little while. Okay, we're at 100 mils now on this lens. I look weird. I got the elf ears now. Oh no, I dig underground for gold, and I don't find any ever. Never once found. I've been fired from my elf duties. I'm a bad elf. The door looks so much closer in that screen, but it's still very far away. Are you still tracking me? I feel like it lost me. How we doing? Okay, we're back. Slowly walking towards tracking. Oh, the box has found me. That goes so close. Can it focus that close? I think I missed. Okay, let's zoom into the max. Oh, we did it. It got there. So now we're at 200 mils. My elf in the ears. What did I heard that? How dare you say that? We're so far away from the camera right now. Probably like 10 feet away. Oh, I gotta duck down to keep my head in the frame halfway across. I'm all the way at the cross of the room. That didn't make sense. What is that? The cross of the room. I don't think any room has that. So, am I beautiful? Should I do all the videos like this? Can you track me? I feel like we're no longer, oh, kind of. This is so unflattering. Every zit, oh no. Oh, don't look at it. Oh no, my age spots. Don't look at those. Oh no, my other age spots. Oh no. Okay, I guess the benefit of having a lens like this is filming outside. How are we doing there? We got plants. 200 millimeters. Wow. So my final thoughts, we're back on the kit lens now at the widest zoom, and if I'm giving my honest thoughts here, usability wise, what a phenomenal little camera. It adjusted the exposure pretty nice automatically. It's easy autofocus, it's light as heck. I like the feel of it in my hands, it feels good. It feels better than that Sony A9. That thing's kinda, I didn't like the way that felt in my hands. The G85 is much better. This might be even better just because it's so light. My God, thing's a tiny little munchkin camera. We're in a munchkin land. That's phenomenal. Jesus Christ. I'm a fangirl. I might buy it. I might sell my G85 for this, even though it's a downgrade in many, oh, what's happening with that zoom there? Even though it's a downgrade, like in the 4K, we filmed everything today at 1080p. 1080p for life. 4K is silly. So silly right now. I'll do a comparison another day with that. But let me know your thoughts down below if this looked like, wow, impressive, not bad. And the kit lens right now. It's like, I'll have to see, I'll have to review all the footage. Maybe we'll make an update video review of this review. Give my final thoughts on if I'm buying this, selling my G85. It's easier, it's more fun. Image quality might be as good or better, and the colors are probably phenomenal right out of camera. What have you done, Canon? You actually made a product that people would use. Wow, phenomenal. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Canon M50, yes. Affiliate links, oh my God, they're down there. Okay, we're done. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.